Buzz last night and all day today, that guy, Ja Morant, what he did on the floor and what he's in, that zone right now, very special. If you're disappointed with the slam dunk contest, well, just crown Ja Morant after he gave us the dunk of the year last night. My goodness. Over Jakob Poeltl, the monster feel good. Yeah, with authority, a man who's 6'1", wiry, strong. The dunk of the year. Here's how it sounded on the Grizzlies broadcast. Pete Pranica, Brevin Knight, take it away.
Morant blows by Primo. Attack! That's the best dunk of Morant's career. Gotta be.
What did we just see?
Right now.
What you saw was filthiness, and it got even better here. 0.4 seconds remaining in the first half. Spurs at the line. DeJounte Murray. Morant hanging off to the side. Murray knows what's going on. Down here, whoop, whoop. And then, my goodness, beats the buzzer. Are you kidding me? He beat the buzzer. They go on the break, all smiles. Sound up?
Adams going long. Morant!
Another franchise record, 52 points. The Grizzlies win. Tony and Mike, PTI bonus segment on the Morant Magic.
All right, Wilbon, if you were starting an NBA team right now, you had the pick of all the players in the league, would you choose Ja Morant or the field?
Tony, I'm going to come up with one condition and answer your question. If I was doing this for the period of time between now and the middle of June, June 19th, which would be specifically Game 7 of the NBA Finals, then I would very likely take Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Embiid, or Jokic, if I'm doing it for that period of time. But if I'm doing this looking forward any longer than a year, like 2, 3, 5 years, then I'll take it's only two guys, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic. That's the list. That's all. You can have anybody else in the field. It's going to be one of them. And the thing that Ja Morant does that Luka doesn't do yet is Ja affects you on the defensive end. He plays two ways. Luka may get there. Luka may be ultimately the guy you take over Ja. It's one of them. And right now, Ja does it two ways. And he's the most spectacular player in the league. But I'll take Ja, but not for the next 2 months. But beyond that, Ja Morant.
Yeah. So we used to get this question on PTI all the time, but it was Tiger or the field.
Yeah, it was. That's
Ja
right.
Morant ain't Tiger. I like Ja Morant. He ain't Tiger. Okay, let's not get nuts here. If the field includes, and I just want to get a couple of names, because you had a couple of names, right? You had Curry as a name, and you had Embiid as a name.
Jokic, Embiid,
yeah, is Durant on that list?
Healthy.
Is Antetokounmpo on that list? Jokic, Doncic, James Harden. Yeah, look. He is a spectacular player, Ja Morant. He has not separated himself from the rest of the world the way Tiger separated himself from everybody in golf. So the answer is going to be, now and forevermore in my mind, it's going to be the field. Because it's a tighter, it is for me. It's a tighter field. And Ja Morant, he's great. He's a great player. But you give me the choice of like 150 other guys, I'm going to take that bet.
Well, Tony, of course, Durant has been out for so long. You can never forget Durant.
I know, but he comes back. Kawhi comes back.
So I add,
they come back.
Tone, because of the injuries, I wouldn't take those guys over Ja Morant right now. Ja Morant, I know he missed like 10 games this year, so he's not infallible. But Tony, not only that, his teammates now marvel at him. Marvel.
Yeah.
And look, you can get hurt when you're smaller, 6'3". Derrick Rose was once Ja Morant. He really was. And people who don't think he was, go back and look at his numbers from 2011 when he was the youngest MVP ever and averaged 25 points a game. So things happen to change it. But when you say looking forward is forevermore, I don't know about that. We'll have to revisit it.
Because other people come along. Other people come along.
True.
The most stunning thing about Ja Morant's career is the guy who was picked ahead of him can't get on the floor. Or else we'd be having another conversation. But this is the conversation we have now. I understand it.
We do. That's it. We're done. Back to you.
NBA Jam Matt Barnes joining us now with much more. So, Matt, what's the ceiling here for Ja Morant and this Grizzlies team this season?
I think the ceiling is very high, but particularly in this season, this team's going to be a tough out, a scary out, but I really feel for teams to really advance in the playoffs, they need that consistent second scorer. Ja has taken the league by storm. He's becoming a superstar right in front of our eyes, but who's going to be that consistent number two is my question. Is it Jaren Jackson? Is it someone else that they eventually need to add? But I just love what he's done for this franchise. This was a grit and grind franchise when I played. This is a completely new type of team, but same kind of mentality. They got a bunch of dogs over there, and he's must-watch TV night in, night out, Kevin.
He has that leadership no matter what. Like you mentioned, must-watch. It gives the team that supreme confidence. Morant and the Grizzlies just a game behind the Warriors for the 2 seed. Memphis back in action tomorrow night against the Celtics in Boston.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.